First up and last down, the professional ski patroller represents a new breed of winter athlete, hand-picked for their specialized high-altitude skills and trained to handle a variety of mountain emergencies. It is the patrol's job to make the mountain safe for skiers. Avalanches are the greatest single hazard that the patrol has to deal with, and their size and frequency is directly related to the weather.
Avalanche hazard is moderate. Please post warning signs at all lifts. Zone B closed until avalanche...
Throughout the winter, each snowfall can be seen as a new and distinct layer in the snowpack. As the pack gets heavier, the texture of the snow changes, and it doesn't always form a consistent mass. When weak layers are present, a change in the weather and the weight of new snow can combine to create avalanche conditions. At the weather station, data such as temperature, humidity, air pressure, precipitation, and wind speed are gathered. Sophisticated equipment works around the clock to measure and record weather patterns. This information is used to evaluate the potential avalanche hazard. With more than 100 avalanche zones on the mountain, the stability of the slopes must be checked with the fastest and most efficient method possible: explosives.
And you're using all your senses to evaluate what is going on around you, and especially if it's snowing and it's blowing and you're a little disoriented, you really have to be aware of where you are, where your partner's at, and every move that you make. It seems like time just is non-existent. You're so busy concentrating your efforts so much that time just doesn't exist anymore. You want to go out and do the job, do it right, do it safely, and get back.
We're getting our first shots away now. Over. Yeah, zone A is complete. Slope and safe.
Skiing is one of our fastest growing winter sports. While millions flock to ski areas for outdoor recreation, the professional patrol is on the watch for dangerous conditions that may affect the safety of others. People ski all over a mountain, so the patrol must anticipate hazards for skiers of all abilities, whether they are searching for powder in the back bowls or after points in a downhill race. A downhill racer can reach speeds of over 60 miles an hour. A fall at that speed could be disastrous. At all competitions, the patrol stands by in case there's an injury. But there's not many accidents in these events. These guys are professional skiers and they're in top condition. But that's not always the case with recreational skiers.
Let me know if it's comfortable because it's got to be pretty solid. It's okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to tie that one? Okay. Can you take your shoulders? I'll take your help it out there. That's good. In there. Just swing your legs up to the leg. That'll do. Good to me. Wrap her up. See, you got to squeeze and pull. Now, take your legs.
holiday weekend, a busy time for tibs and fibs, otherwise known as broken legs. Personal injuries are on the decline, though, but changes in the weather and poor skier conditioning increases the possibility of injury. With fanny packs equipped with emergency first aid supplies and rescue equipment, the patrol is able to handle all accidents that may occur on the mountain. In spite of the broken bones, skiers keep getting better. Today, hundreds of people will ski a chute that was virtually untouched a few years ago. As a result, the patrol must restrict access to potentially hazardous terrain. This means roping gullies, marking rocks, and posting signs. Lost and alone in the mountains, your chances are slim. Skiers still head off past the warning signs and boundary markers in search of fresh powder. No idea where they're going, no matches, no compass, not even warm clothing.
The first year I was here, I didn't get involved with this night search, but there was a fella who skied down off the gun barrels down into Petersen Creek. I think he broke a ski on the way, got down in the creek, and had the right idea walking downstream, but he was walking in the stream as well, and he became hypothermic and didn't make it very far. That was a real sad one. That was too bad. That's usually the case. People are having a great time. They can't believe how great it is, how nice it is to be in the mountains, but they completely forget how dangerous it can be.
Attention all radios. Avalanche hazard extreme. The mountain will be closed to the public until zones A and D are controlled.
They use the highest speed explosives available. The standard chopper delivery is a 1 kilogram charge of nitroglycerin.
It can be dangerous. You minimize the danger. You follow the procedures that are laid down that you know in your head. You take the safest route. You talk to people about what's the safest way. And if things aren't safe and can't be made safe, then you don't do it.
unstable slopes near the main ski area are controlled through the use of an avalanche gun. The gun itself is a converted baseball pitching machine, capable of tossing an explosive strike more than 1.5 miles. This allows the stability of a slope to be tested with everyone at a safe distance. Not much of a slide is needed to send you someplace you didn't want to be, like over a cliff or into the trees. Avalanches usually start on steep slopes, below cornices and overhangs, and on leeward slopes after a heavy snowfall. If you do get caught in an avalanche, try to get rid of your equipment and use a backstroke swimming motion to stay on top of the slide. The odds are against anyone who gets buried. Chances of being found alive drop below 50% within 30 minutes. So play it safe, obey the warning signs, stay out of the dangerous areas, and never ski alone.
I don't know how long I'll do it. I'll do it until I get tired of it, as long as it excites me. When I get arthritis, maybe I'll retire to Arizona or something. But I don't have it yet.
I just thought it was, if I could have this job, that'd be the end. That's all I'd want out of life. But you grow up and you think about other things too. But it is a nice way to spend your winters. I can't think of a better way right now.